Goddamn fucking cameras. Too high, too low, too high, too low. That sequence was too fucking low. Fuck. Anyways, guys, there was a 1% chance that I would buy a Jeep Wrangler 2024 final edition, and the pieces of the puzzle came together. It was a perfect storm, gentlemen. You know, to get $5 grand off, say on sale, and $65,000 for my trades. Yeah, I probably paid a little bit too much, but not really. You know, I had that $5,000 off on the back end. You know, once I got my trades in, I still have the $5,000 on the back end. So by the time the smoke cleared the air, you know, to pay $97,000-ish, right around there, plus sales tax, plus $617 document fees, $225 etching fees. You know, there's the. I gotta find out what is etched on there. It's kind of bullshit, actually, but they got the VIN number etched on your I'm gonna have to find out exactly what's etched for $225. But that's something that you can't negotiate. It's on there. Trust me, it costs the dealer probably 25 cents. There's a kitty cat. You know, I was just coming through this area yesterday, and you don't see it. There was a kitty cat right there. But I was thinking, man, you don't see cats right here. This is too close. This is too close to the wash. And this is where the coyotes, this is their avenue to come in here and snatch cats for breakfast or a late midnight snack. Here we go again. Yes, I was hot standing still, but now that you're in motion, it's cool. Yes, very soon we'll be down to just my Tesla and my Jeep. Don't do Turo, gentlemen. Turo car rental business, if you're thinking about buying cars and renting them on Turo, don't do it. It's a fucked up business. I'll tell you this story about this father and son. They got 40 cars. And they got some pretty nice looking cars. But these guys, they don't have apartments. They don't have homes to live in. They live at the warehouse. You have to lease some type of warehouse where you can park 10, 12, 15 cars or more safely. If you've got some high-end cars, you can't park them in a parking lot, even though you live there and eat there and sleep there, shower there inside of that warehouse. But the bottom line of this story is these guys have got 40 fucking cars, and the father, I don't know about the son, but the father is out there busting his fucking balls doing Uber to make ends meet. Let me tell you something, brothers. If I got 40 fucking cars, I better be able to make a good living without fucking driving an Uber. There you go. You know, you got 40 cars and you're still out there humping it, doing Uber, trying to make some money, you know, to cover the bills in lean times. Like I said, Turo is a fucked up company. Don't do it. They nickel and dime you to death. A shitty company. I am so glad that I'm done with them son of a bitches. You know, I was looking at those 3 cars and there was a remote thought in my mind, oh, let's just trade the fuckers in. But you never get a good deal when you trade cars in. Now, let me tell you something, man. You know, when I was buying this fucking Wrangler, I gotta tell you, man, the first offer they gave, when the whole thing started, the first offer was the 3 cars and $58,000. So, you know, the final deal was the 3 cars and 42. So I had to edge them fuckers down 16,000 bucks. You could see the first deal on the table, they were going to try to fuck me. Got to have your pencil sharp when you go down there. It's great to have a vehicle on sale. Dudes, to catch a fucking Wrangler 392 on sale is almost an act of God. Especially 5,000 off. I knew I had that on the back end when I was doing the deal, so it's like shit. You know, actually, I wanted to do, I think I said I'll do 40 in my cars. And their offer was 42,000. And I said, go ahead, run it by them again to get it back down. They wouldn't budge anymore, so I left the dealership. But when I got home, I said to myself, you know what? I got a chance to get rid of these 3 fucking headache cars and 1 big giant headache Turo. Turo sucks, guys. And I fucking took it. I said, fuck it, that's not a bad deal. Go do it. So I went back down there and I paid him the, you know, I cut him a check and the Jeep's paid for. You guys must hear me coming from a mile away. They've always got their dogs under control, like, oh, here comes that kid, that dude on the not kid, sorry. Here comes that dude on the bike again. Let's hold the dogs. Okay, let's go, kids. Come on. Look at this fucking dude. You don't know if he's drunk or fucking whatnot. You don't know in this town, brother. Intoxicated, drunk. Any town, but Vegas is especially bad. I mean, 24-hour a day gambling, 24-hour a day liquor stores. We just had a dude arrested the other day. He did a fatal hit and run, killed somebody and took off, but they caught him. And he's had some prior DUIs. So obviously, I don't know how much time elapsed between the accident and them catching him, but by the time they got him, he was sober. If indeed he was drinking. But in any case, yes, I cannot fucking believe I bought a 392 Wrangler. I tell you what, somebody's gonna get one hell of a Jeep. My Jeep is, my engine in there is solid as a fucking rock. My Jeep is solid. You know, when I bought the Jeep, new Jeep, I was like, ah, shit, I'll probably just keep the old one. But at the end of the day, when you got them sitting there side by side, you're never going to use the old Jeep. And it's better to sell it and let someone get use out of it, because it's not going to be used once I have the new one. got those little. There's these little tiny mosquitoes here. Not mosquitoes, but oh, they are mosquitoes. They are the Asian tiger mosquitoes, right? They call them Aedes, A-E-D-E-S. I think that's how you pronounce it. Probably not, but that's where we're gonna. They call these things Aedes. In Michigan, they call them no-see-ums. In Michigan, they don't fuck around. No-see-ums. That means you don't see them. They're so tiny, they bite you, and you don't see them. I finally saw one of them little fuckers the other day. Oh yeah, the new Jeep has a table, you know, off the back tailgate. Naturally, I installed it, but that's not my motivating opportunity to use that table back there. Obviously, I'll leave it there, but you know, they came with the Jeep, so I installed it. I said, fuck it. There's some serious rock rails on the Jeep. It comes with these step-up rock rails, and they're good, but they're very, very heavy. But they're not coming off. You need to be able to step on them. As a matter of fact, you do need to put some sill plates, because you step on the door sills and you're gonna fuck up the paint there. You know, scratch it, chip it. You need to put some door sills down. But man, there's so many cheap fucking things like that. I bought that rubbery shit on Amazon and it was fucking junk for my Tesla. Most of those fucking things came off. So you do have to buy something like that. Just got splashed in the face by that water. I forgot to lift my front end up. But yeah, shit. The 392 is everything. It sounds like a fucking beast. I mean, you've seen it inside of my garage. It's a freaking beast. It's got a wider stance. I might take my, I'm certainly going to take my tires off my old Jeep, my wheels. I'm going to mount them on this new Jeep and just see what it looks like and drive it around for a day or two. And then I'll put them back on the Jeep, of course, but my old Jeep. But I want to see if you can put 37s on there without having any clearance issues. So you do, there was a video on YouTube that you do have to install 2-inch bump stops, but on this 392 they're already there. So that's on the rear axle. So it's going to be interesting. It's going to be interesting to see. Careful now. It's going to be interesting. Oh, I got my fucking green slime. I got to put it inside of these goddamn tires. But yeah, it's going to be interesting to, I forgot my train of thought now. Oh yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if you can put 37s on without a lift kit, without having any issues. Now certainly, there's a piece of plastic in the rear wheel well that has to come out. I'll show you that. It's 3 bolts and it's out. It's unnecessary to have it. I gotta tell you though, these 35-inch tires and the beadlock wheels, they're not bad, man. You know, that said, there's also the Jeep, even right out of the factory, okay, with these 35s. It tends to wander a little bit on the road. Brand new. I mean, nothing like my 37s, but there is a little bit of wander there. Yeah, I went down to buy a white one because the white one was on sale, right? And the sales guy right out the gate said, well, would you take this one if I could get it for $5,000 off? I said, fuck yeah, let's do it. I mean, the Earl color was my first choice. But anyways, we ended up getting a deal together, so it was a done deal. I just happened to get up this morning at 3:30, I guess it is. So that's why we're out riding today. I'm going to run the wires for our refrigerator today. I found the place in the firewall where you can run the wires through. And then I'm also going to run the wires for the we're going to run the wires for the USB port. I've got a USB port in my old Jeep. I think there's like 7 USB ports on it. Anyways, it runs directly to the battery and there's a switch on it. This guy had a chance to go about 3 times. He finally fucking squeezed. Another bicyclist was killed here in Las Vegas. And I believe there were GoPro, stop recording.